You are about to enter the Red and Rev Sports Show experience. Get ready for some real sports talk from some real sports fans who were real sports athletes who have sports knowledge.
Well, what's up, everybody? What's up? First of all, I want to say my bad for last week. I know I started the show, I was completely out of sorts, so I want to apologize to Coach. I want to apologize to Rev. I want to apologize to Horace and all our fans. Rev Night Nation Red did not start the show in its best moment last week. I eventually picked it up, but still very unprofessional. So my apologies. Now on to this week. Who has been unprofessional in the sports world this week? Your boy Red is back. Me and Coach are ready to discuss it. Probably gonna have Macy on. Why am I saying your boy Kenny? See, I'm so out of my monologue. I gotta get back in sports again. But anyway, boy, we got a lot going on this week. I mean, if there was a lot going on last week, it's better than a lot going on this week. We got Braves players getting popped for steroids. Yeah, Braves players. We got great Falcon legends retiring. We got NCAA updates, tournaments winding down. Dion get a pay raise. Glenn Taylor finally retires, thank God. NFL rule changes going on. Ja Morant is an even bigger moron than we could even imagine. Kim Muggins sticking a foot in her mouth again. Detroit Pistons fighting again. John Harbaugh, Geno Smith getting extended again. I think this is the second for both. And of course, the Braves report. That and more, a full show. Red, Coach, probably Maceo, probably Horace, maybe Armani, Red Knight Nation, guaranteed, baby. Episode 371. Let's get it started now. Woo, baby!
What's happening, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? It is the Rev and Red Sports Show. Right now, you got Coach and the Red live here. Both of us are from the ATL Shouty. Give me real sports talk because we're real sports fans. Give me real sports talk because we're real sports fans who are real sports athletes who have what, Red? Real sports knowledge.
Real sports knowledge. You got it, Coach. You got it. There you go. You got it.
That's like staying up all night and studying for a test. You have to keep going. So,
okay. After 370 prior episodes, he finally got it in 371.
All right. I don't have a number today because I didn't get one. So we're gonna roll right through the numbers. I'll catch up at the wire. We're gonna welcome Reverend Knight Nation if they're in. I don't think they are in right now.
So now, Coach, I said, Red take his monologue off last week. Coach taking his numbers off this week.
Nobody has tuned in.
All right, Coach, you're going to have to bring for 372 now.
Yep. I'm going to come with it. Nobody's tuned in yet to Reverend Knight from Reverend Knight Nation. We're hoping they're going to come in. And when you do come into the show, as always, please like and share. We want everybody to spread the word. Let everybody know that we're on every Saturday from 11 until we get tired or we finish. Simple as that. You can listen to some good sports talk, have a little fun with us, and enjoy the day. See, Red is feeling good today. Unfortunately, I am not, but I'm gonna weather through the show because I got a foot injury, foot hurting a little bit, but hey, it's nagging. It's like somebody kicking you in the foot. You just have to bear through and then you got to kick them back, I guess. But moving on. All right. We're going to go on to our dope, nope, and cope. Somebody just checked in. The Prez is here. He coming in to slam the hammer. But number 72, Ed Too Tall Jones. Yeah, Prez, that's a good 72 right there. So it should be 372. He did something 3 times, but we're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna get to him.
Probably dunked in the game 3 times.
Yep. Going too tall. Ain't no telling what he did. So, all right. Dope and open coat. What we liked, what we didn't like, and what we just had to tolerate. All right, Red. What's your dope moment of the week?
I'll tell you what, I'll go one that I just looked at. I'm gonna go Austin Reeves for my dope moment of the week. For as up and down as the Lakers were this past week, Austin Reeves was about a consistency, averaging almost 30 a game. He scored 34 times this week. Definitely need him. Like I say, Austin definitely becoming definitely becoming the third member of the big three, probably the best third option in the NBA right now. But boy, did he show up when we needed him this week. 30 last night, 28 against the Warriors, 30 the 2 games prior. Against Memphis, he dropped 30. Against the Warriors, he dropped 28. Last night, he dropped 30 again. So like I say, Austin is getting ready for the playoffs. Good game from Luka last night. After that, awful showing against Golden State. He came back with another 35. And LeBron looked like he getting back in the shape because he dropping close to 30 last few games. So I guess what I'm doping on is the big three looking like they finally getting some cohesion and getting in shape and getting that chemistry right before the playoffs begin. Of course, we got a big one against OKC, 2 big ones coming up against OKC tomorrow and Tuesday. So that'll be a barometer on how well we gel big time. But other than that, like I say, good job, big three. I know LeBron was struggling early on after the injury, but now it looks like the big three are gelling right in time for the playoffs to begin in 2 weeks. So dope for my Lakers big three.
Yeah, it's a reason that they call it the Wild Wild West, because those 16 right in that top 6 spot, they flip flop every week. Every week is a different one, number 2, different number 6, different number 5. They just switch up, and it's gonna be interesting to see how they end number 3. The Lakers Reds, they rate Lakers number 3. It's gonna be some interesting matchups, and I got told my brother, he didn't believe it. I said, "Do you believe that the Warriors are like 20-2 since Jimmy Butler came?"
I know. Yeah, and I've been hearing it from the other coach all week long, man. Lord, I hate when he right. Boy, he said rub it in and rub it in and rub it in.
But of course, like I said, it means nothing if you don't finish it off. Like the old saying, don't ring the thing if you ain't got the ring. So we'll see. It's gonna be fun basketball. We'll see.
I know you beside yourself when Westbrook made that foul the other night.
No, I didn't. I know, because he's one of those cats, just like they said, 100 miles an hour. He saw him out there, went to try to make a block and end up hitting him. And that's the price you pay for that 100 miles an hour basketball. You can't slow yourself down. And then just like somebody was telling me, talking about he shouldn't have went for the layup. He should have dribbled out. I said, that's true. He shouldn't have missed the layup, first of all. He should have dunked it like he does everything else. And then on top of that, he passed the ball to Christian Braun. Braun could have dribbled out, but neither one of them did. So, so they both take the L. Everybody take the L on that one. So they better hope that loss don't come back to home. It might, but
we needed that loss right there. Boy, that third seed, we trying to avoid OKC. Well, I don't know. We need to avoid OKC in the second round. I don't know how we played them this year. For all we know, we might match up well, and I don't have to avoid them in the second round. But if we get beat up tomorrow and Tuesday, then yeah, I'm gonna want that 3 seed because I want to avoid them in the second round. At least
everybody trying to stay away. Everybody trying to stay away from Oklahoma City because they dangerous. Over in the East, it ain't near as much excitement in the East. It's Cleveland, Boston, and then
over there, Cleveland, Boston, and really that's it. Cleveland, Boston in the field. Is anybody going? The Hawks probably gonna have to play. Well, the Hawks in the H, the Hawks, they hanging around the HCU right now. Are we gonna talk about this, or we need to move on? We're gonna talk about this later, or what?
We're coming back to it.
Okay, but yeah, the Hawks.
We'll come back to it.
Okay, we come back to it. Okay, we'll come back to it. Let's move on to the dope. I mean, nope.
No, I got my dope is for the president.
Oh, my bad, Coach. Yeah, my bad.
My dope is for the president. He said we don't talk about it enough. My dope moment goes to Alexander Ovechkin for the Washington Capitals, who tied Wayne Gretzky last night with 894 career goals. I didn't think he was going to do it this fast. They predicted off April 15th. And he said, no, I don't feel like waiting that long. And he decided to go and almost broke the record, but it hit off the goalie stick and went up in the air. So Alexander Ovechkin gets my dope moment of the week for tying Gretzky. He's going to pass it soon, and maybe even tomorrow night when they play in Long Island against the Islanders. The president said, if no one believed it last night, Don Staley is that coach. I don't know why they didn't believe it. We're going to get to that too. And, of course, the dope Braves finally got a win. We're going to get into that too. All right, Red, what's your note moment? Plenty of those.
I never thought nobody would break Wayne Gretzky record. That was the only person I knew in hockey for the longest time. Man. But what's my dope? Oh, my bad. What's my note moment? My note moment goes to. Oh God, I guess I will go ahead and put the guy on blast. I was trying not to. My note moment. I mean, Lord, the Hawks can't win on the court. Man, they can't even win during the halftime. I mean, Hawks fan.
Oh Lord, that was terrible. Go ahead.
Coach, let me get it out, man. Let me get it out. Hawks fan, come up to the halftime court. I don't know what. I guess they were doing some kind of contest where you could make a shot and win some money. Well, he made the shot, I think, but he ended up losing his ACL in the process because now they had to stop the game, bring the stretch out. Yeah, he was in pain, kind of like Coach over there, but he was in more pain than Coach right now because this dude was laying on the floor. I mean, Coach getting treatment for his injury. This dude laying on the court. I mean, they had to bring the stretch out and everything for the guy in the middle of the Hawks game. This might have been about as bad as Tracy Morgan. I mean, what is with these fans, man? First, Tracy Morgan having a cocaine attack in the middle of Madison Square Garden, and now we got a Hawks fan tearing his ACL like he a player doing one of them little basketball games they play during the games, which they need to stop. I mean, they trying to rush these little games through during the timeouts and the halftime. You trying to rush the fan and the fool end up tearing his ACL because you rushing them and stuff. So I don't know, Coach. Maybe they need to stop some of these games during the halftime and timeouts, man, because they becoming dangerous for the fans, man. Whew.
Yeah. Okay. That was ugly personified, but I hope the kid guy's all right. He'll be back in 9 months for another contest, I guess. I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he's here. The man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. The women fight for his delight. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the co-founder and co-speaker and co-everything of the Crush Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, he's Maceo Hurd, and he got the last word today.
My guys, what's happening? Red, that's hilarious. I was at the game. First of all, why do they keep picking all these unathletic people to perform? I say this all the time. When I see these people, they roll out, I'm like, nothing good is going to come of this. I think they really look at what you got on and look at the shoe. They're like, oh, yeah, let's let them go. Man, dude didn't have a chance in the world. And then the dude he was going against didn't even care. He was like, man, I'm finna win these prizes. So, yeah, how about that?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. Just note for it all. And getting people hurt, can't even enjoy the Hawks game, man, for this stuff. Man, no, we losing.
That man had to go to Grady.
And on the court.
That man had to spend the rest of the weekend Grady.
Oh, my God. Now, I know, y'all know my brother died at Grady, so I already know how that fan felt this week, man. Like, God, I can be down here.
Imagine having to call your job and be like, I ain't coming in today. Why you coming in? I got hurt at the house game.
Oh my God, man! My supervisors, man, they probably moved me to another area after that, man. Like, man, Red, we trust you to be here. You messing around at the house game.
Let's find you something to do in the office.
They gonna make me become a supervisor if that happens. Be a supervisor, man. God, hey, man.
They were like, get that scan out your hand. Let's go over here, man. We're gonna show you these folders. We need red tabs, blue tabs. we need you to organize the HR handbook.
You ain't lying.
Yep. That's exactly what they're going to put me up in HR with my cousin, man. They're going like, you and Keisha just going in there, man. Let y'all two handle this.
They going to get, y'all laugh that dude. They going to give him a nice job. Hey, man, he at the M&M factory. They're going to say, come put these in alphabetical order, dog. We're going to give something.
Give him a job at State Farm for real.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. He can't go around his partners no more right now. For a while, he can't go around his partners. And I know they're gonna be like, "Hey, dog, You hurt yourself in a game at a Hawks game. You wasn't playing.
Just embarrassed the whole crew, man. That's crazy, man. Wow. Yeah, he delayed the game by 25 minutes too.
Yeah.
And they had to get him up scoop him up off the court. I bet he wanted to cover his face.
It was about as bad as that Tracy Morgan thing.
Oh man.
Maceo, what's your note moment? You got one.
Man. This one I'm open on. I'm open on this, y'all. And Coach, no offense to you, Coach. This is gonna hurt a little bit, Coach, but I'm sorry. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh.
Pittsburgh Steelers. So you mean to tell me that y'all really gonna sit around and wait on Aaron Rodgers? And then Coach Tomlin, like, I mean, we cool with Mason Rudolph. No, you're not, Coach. No, you're not cool with Mason Rudolph being your starter. No, you're not, Coach. No moment for me, Coach. I'm sorry, Coach, but
no.
And because I respect the Steelers organization so much, one thing the Steelers don't do is what they're doing right now, and I hate that. I hate because they like one of the popular organizations in the NFL. Like, if you want to see the model, it's the Steelers. And what they doing now, Coach, I don't like it, Coach. That's my note moment, Coach. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, it's a matter of, hey, dog, here's the contract. We need you to sign this right now, or we're gonna move on.
Bro, we the Steelers. We the Steelers.
Move on, Steelers. Move on.
We the Steelers.
You know what you need to do, and you know who you need to call. So I don't know what y'all.
No, sir.
Oh, yes, sir.
Red, I'm gonna tell you right now on live nationwide TV. If the Steelers get Kirk Cousins to come in quarterback, I will officially be like Maceo on a solid level. I'm gonna have a low level trade team sale. I'm gonna be with another team.
Nah, come on, Coach. It ain't that
sir.
bad.
You better not let Kirk Cousins come behind no center talking about he ready, and then come in that swag surfing.
Coach,
no.
We have to have morals in our fandom. Like, see that, and that's the problem, because these teams just think we're gonna stand by their side through thick. You've given us nothing lately. You know, Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately? You ain't did nothing for me lately, dog. I can't stay with you. I can't stay with you. So yeah, I ain't mad at the Coach. I can't wait to May 5th when I unveil my new team. I can't wait. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited.
Oh, for real? Oh, y'all, well, you serious about this? Okay. I can't wait.
Dude, I have divorced it. No. I have divorced the Cowboys, man. I've packed up everything Dallas Cowboys. I had a fire sale not too long ago. Man, listen. My cousin thought I was playing. He was like, "No, let me get the Cowboy stuff." I said, "It's in the bag. Come get it." He came and got it. He was like, "You can let me get all this?" "No, you can have all of it. You can have all of it. If it ain't in the plane, you can't have it. But everything else is gone. It's gone."
Nah, Maceo, like I said, I got an idea who your team gonna be, and if I'm wrong, I'll announce it.
I mean, it's almost kind of obvious who my team is, but
yeah,
I mean, somebody could change my mind at the last second, but it is kind of obvious who my new team.
Wait a minute, I think I know who it is. Is this new team tied to one of your favorite TV shows?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, it's not that team then. Okay,
nah. That's team. Nah.
All right, that's what I thought it was for a minute.
Yeah, no. That's a good guess though. They in the top 5. They were in my top 5, but yeah.
That's what I thought it was for a minute.
I ain't gonna guess.
Red, that's a good one. Red, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna guess because I'll spoil it for everybody, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna keep it quiet.
I'm gonna wait to May 5th.
Maybe I'm ready too. I'm ready. I got all my props pretty much in place. But like I say, a team could change my mind at the last second. I don't know, but yeah.
Just don't tear the camera up when you throw the hat at it at the wrong hat. This ain't it. Throw the camera and throw the hat at the camera. Like no, this ain't it.
You know, recruiting was different when I came through. So I'm jealous of all these kids and how they do recruiting now. So I'm gonna do all this stuff: hats, jerseys, t-shirt. I'm gonna do all that. I ain't get a chance to do all that. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Dog, it seems like they do that. It seems like everybody, all high schools are pretty much doing it.
They doing it, coach. They doing it in high school now. Matter of fact, they make an announcement when kids transfer. Like I saw on Instagram the other day, a quarterback transfer. I'm trying to figure out how y'all transferring before the school year out. Like you supposed to transfer at the beginning of the semester, not after spring break.
It's out of control. It's out of control. That's all I can say.
Waiting in the Christmas time. All right, coach, just coping on. What we coping with?
Let's see. I know what my cope is. My cope is dealing with these unnecessary transfers. I just think if you had just decided, hey, the year's not over, the tournament is not over, let's do the transfer portal in May. Nothing's going on in May. If school's out, everybody got free reign to transfer and do what you want to do. But doing it all during the NCAA tournament and all that's going on, and jokers leaving, and then coaches leaving right after they lose, and all that stuff. Like, come on, man, that's just too much. And I'm not a fan of it. I'm not going to be a fan. And I'm almost leaning with Seth Greenberg, who said you gotta have this by some kind of system that's better than the system you got now. And then as far as NIL money, it's too late to put a cap on it, but it's not too late to regulate it.
No.
So that's my note moment. I mean, my cope moment. We got to cope with that. Maceo, what you coping with?
Man, I'm coping with the fact that Gino Auriemma and Don Staley are going to give us another classic. And I saw something this morning where people kept talking about this is bad for basketball, women's basketball, and I said, no, it's not. Because what this means for all these other coaches, they got to get out here and they got to cultivate relationships. They got to, what you just talked about, they got to hit the portal. All of these things, because to your point, Coach, everything is designed for your program to get better in an off season. Now, Don and Gino, they're going to get the elite kids. I mean, it's just part of it. But it's enough kids out here where you can put together 5 to 8 to 9, get you a solid rotation. I mean, look what UCLA did from last year to this year. Now, they still need some shooters, but they got better in a season. So everybody stop complaining. All these coaches, do your job. Get out here, and no, you're not gonna get the 7 McDonald All-Americans. You're not gonna get those. They're going to UConn, they're going to South Carolina, and then a couple going to Notre Dame. But other than that, there's some extreme ballers out here. They just not decorated, but that's your job. Go out here and find them. So I'm coping with that, Coach.
And when you say that, that made me think about this girl. I don't know if it was Edwards. I think she may have said, she said what Don Staley did with her, got her to come to South Carolina. So Don Staley came to her house. You know, most coaches, a lot of coaches like to send their assistant coaches and so and so. So Don came in and sat in her house with her mom and dad and talked to her the whole time about coming. That's what she said. She said that's what she like about a coach that's interested and that's gonna come to me and say, hey, I want you to come to my school. Point blank. Ain't no, I hope you come. No, I want you to come, and we got a place for you, and you gonna play. And then look what they was doing now. So, yeah, it's all in recruiting. Red, what you got? What you coping with?
Yep.
Go ahead, Red. What you got?
I'm coping with this. Okay. I'm coping. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm coping. Okay. I'm coping with this Lakers schedule, man, at the end of the season. I mean, Lord have mercy. The schedule these past few months has been grueling. I mean, back-to-backs, all the good teams in the West, and now the end of the season. Check this out. We got Oklahoma back-to-back, Dallas, I think, and the end of the season with the Houston Rockets. I mean, somebody else in the middle, too, that I can't think of, but man, what a way to end the season for the Lakers, man. I mean, we just don't have no relaxation at all. I mean, okay, and then the Trailblazers, that's who it is. So we got OKC back-to-back, Dallas, the Rockets, and the doggone Portland Trailblazers. Man, what are we in the season? God, dog, this Lakers schedule. I tell you, but one thing it's doing is letting us know where we stand with all the teams in the West. And we've been showing up for most of them, so hopefully we keep showing up. But boy, we got a big one tomorrow in OKC.
Yeah.
Oh,
man. See, Red, this come from that because everybody has to have you guys on TV. You know, most of y'all games down the stretch are gonna be nationally televised. So this is TV making sure they get everything in before they go to the playoffs. So this is the gift and the curse of being part of the Lakers, dog. They're part of it.
Yeah. So it's gonna be pressure.
Hopefully we'll be ready.
It tests you, and I would be more worried about the Trailblazers than anybody else because it needs to be known Trailblazers trying to sneak into that last spot.
That probably was one game. That's the one game I ain't good. We played sorry team worse than the good teams.
They sure came in here and slapped the house the other day. Slapped us good. Jesus Christ.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
The way they beat on the Hawks, man. And the Hawks, I don't know what's going on with them down the stretch. I guess they just say we in the 7 or 8 spot, so I guess we just gonna stay there. Thankfully, I mean they gonna make the play in, but man, Hawks could have rose up to at least, challenge Detroit for that 6th spot, but I guess it just went in the cards this year. That 8-game losing streak killed the Hawks, man. Boy, it killed the Hawks.
Wow. All right, let's see what the Revenite Nation, they got some dope. We got plenty of dope and open coats coming from them. And most of them are coming from the president. So stay tuned. The president said, okay. The president said, unfortunately for Ovechkin, the more goals he scores, he loses a tooth. He ain't got many. The note moment is Ja, two-gun, moron, Morant. Morant got that $75,000 fine. He reached in his back pocket on his shoe and pulled out $75,000 and said, "Here you go." Man, David Stern would have lit him up. He wouldn't even know what to do after what David Stern would have done to him.
Dude, so tone deaf, man. Totally tone deaf. And everybody who keep bumping for him, y'all tone deaf too. So stop.
Yep. President say, nope. As much as I tried to defend LeBron, apparently opposing player broke wind in the paint and he flopped like a petrified salmon. That when Draymond bumped into him and he fell down like somebody had pulled a pistol. I hate to see that, but that's LeBron. Yeah. And who it is, let's see. I hope he married. Talking about dude that hurt his ACL. He said, I hope he married. If he tried to holler at girl talking about he's shooting his shot, girl gonna be like, no, play. I saw what happened at the game. That's so wrong.
He was so smooth with it before they were doing the little introduction. He's sitting there, I was like, no athleticism. And he went down one swoop, he out of there. I was like, Jesus.
Okay, President on the road today, he said Mason Rudolph. Steelers' chance are better with Meyer Rudolph or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Randolph from Trading Places. Yeah. I don't even want to go there. You're not going to touch that one. And his coat moment, he said this season will be the time for Angel, please look at me, Reese, to show and prove. Otherwise, she'll be the WNBA version of Priest Lauderdale. God, yo.
Wow.
You taking her down to Priest Lauderdale? That's low blow there.
Wow. It's tough.
I don't know about Priest Lauderdale, man. Yeah, that's too bad right there. Angel be better than Priest now.
Yeah. I mean, she does get her rebound out. She missed 4 times. Oh, let me hush. I ain't gonna say nothing, but anyway, she get a rebound. If she don't do nothing else, she gonna get the rebound and put it back up.
She need to get a 3-point. She need to get a 3-point shot. She put that 3-point shot with a game.
No, she don't. She don't. Let's stay away from the 3-point line. Stay away from the 3-point line. It already looked like Jamal Wilkes shooting out there. No.
Oh,
Oh,
speaking
okay.
of that, real quick, shout out to the Atlanta Dream. They opened up with Indiana in State Farm Arena, so they're gonna start the year off with about 18,000, going to get the economy bumping. Shout out
Wow.
to Caitlin Clark and the Atlanta Dream.
Okay, wow, they starting out the season. Ooh, that's a big one right there.
We
And
opened up in State Farm with Caitlin Clark coming to town.
and while you say that, shout out to Alicia Gray. My little buddy got married or got engaged.
Yeah, got engaged, man. Got engaged. Shout out to the old Alicia, who I always say is the best player on our team. So, yeah, keep going.
Yeah,
Good job, Alicia.
That little middy always showing all her teeth and grinning, smiling a little bad. So that's good for her. I'm proud of her. She's gonna be all right.
I'm just glad now. Everybody. The rumors. Everybody swear her and Ryan. A couple. I'm like, no, man, she got a whole boyfriend. He be at every game.
Oh Lord, see.
Yeah, like y'all gotta stop.
Yeah, let that alone. All right, we're gonna go to the men's. Like the guy said first, men's Final Four and championship predictions. This year is rock chalk, but no Jayhawk. There's no Jayhawks in it this year. Got chalk in there with all the number one seed, which is the first time in a minute that all the number ones are in it. Usually it's a number 10 or a number 8. One of those Cinderella that come up out of nowhere and say, we belong, then you get drugged and you don't belong, you just got lucky. But this year, Florida, Auburn, Duke, Houston. Red, I'm gonna start with the Houston Duke game. Who you see winning that game? Houston Duke.
Okay. Well, this game may be a little bit more evened up than the other one. The other one, I probably had Auburn all the way, but this one, man, it's gonna come down to is Houston gonna be on point with their shooting, or are they just gonna let Duke, Cooper Flag and the boys just run a rough on over them? Now, if Houston can be on point with their shooting, then it'll be a good game. But if they ain't making their threes, it's gonna be a long day going up against Duke, because I think Duke is a better all-around team than the Cougars. I'm talking about as far as they play. I think their players are better all-around players than the Cougars players. I think the Cougars players are more so one-dimensional. I mean, like I said, their offense ain't on point, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. Duke, they can D you up a little into their offense. I mean, if Cooper Flag ain't scoring 30 points, that don't mean he can't affect the game. I mean, he can get Proctor involved. He can get that big man involved. He can get his teammates involved. That's why I say he kind of like a Luka Doncic, meaning Luka Doncic of college football, a guy that he can get his and he can make all the guys around him better too. So, as far as the Duke and Houston game, coach, I guess I can't believe I'm saying I'm rolling with Dukies, with the Dukies, with the Flags, the Cooper Flag boys, and I just don't think Kelvin Sampson and his crew don't have enough to beat them boys. Them boys over there, they playing dominant basketball right now. Shea got them boys. He trying to set his own, make his own name. He doing a good job so far, because he already in the Final Four, about to go to the championship. He's doing what Coach K was doing early on. So good job, Shea. And let's see if Cooper Flag can take this thing on to the title game.
All right, Mazio.
For my bracket's sake, I need Houston to win, because I got Houston playing for the national championship. But the more I look at this Duke team, and me being a Carolina fan, I just hate Duke with every fiber in my body. But this is a very good basketball team, this Duke Blue Devil team. If they're scoring the way they can score, Houston's gonna have a time. The smart, just trying to be smart and understand what's going on. I like Duke tonight, but I really need, for my bracket purposes, I need Houston to win. So go Cougars. But not give me Duke tonight. As somebody had to analyze this thing, I just think I didn't expect Duke to be here. They were the one Final Four team I didn't pick. I had 3 out of the 4. I didn't pick Duke. I just didn't believe in Duke. And maybe it was a little hate. But yeah, Duke may be a tough out tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Duke. Like I'm looking at now, Duke scored 83 points a game, and Houston scored 74.
Yeah,
but the one thing I'm looking at is the coaching. Kevin Samuels is pretty smart, just in case people didn't know about it. He's a pretty smart coach. That play he called up against Purdue is going to be legendary to win that game. That out of bounds play, they're going to talk about that for a minute. And its simplicity, and it made it look so easy. And Shire's a good coach. He hadn't been there long, but he's a good coach as well. And I just think I'm like you, Maceo. When I wake up and the sun comes out, I look up at the sky. It's Carolina blue. It ain't Duke blue. It's Carolina blue. I cannot honestly, in my right mind, cheer for Duke. I don't care. They ain't on my bracket. They on there, but I got Houston winning too. Auburn. So I'm going with Houston. If Houston clamps down with that defense that they like to play, I think they can win. But if they slack up a bit, and lead those Duke guys open, it's gonna get ugly. And both of them on streaks. Duke has won 15 in a row. Houston won 17 in a row. Something got to give tonight. So we'll see. Going to the next game. I'm looking at Auburn and Florida. Okay, old SEC buddies. They're gonna like each other. Maceo, who you got, Auburn and Florida?
Again, I'm going bracket purposes. I need Florida to win. I picked Florida to win it all. I've liked this Florida team all year. Got to cover Auburn last weekend while they were in Atlanta. I just don't know if Auburn can shoot the ball well enough. Michigan State was terrible. Tom Izzo cussed them boys out going in the locker room at halftime. But I think Florida can match Auburn's athleticism, and plus Florida can just flat out score. And no lead is safe against Florida. Florida will be down. Next thing you know, you go pop some popcorn or something. You come back, Florida up by 8. So they're never out of a game. I think they can score on the perimeter a lot better than Auburn. And for that reason, I'm taking the Florida Gators to take down the War Eagles.
Which is one of the most funny things in the world. You say War Eagles, and then next man said Tigers. They don't know what animal they want to keep.
Never understood. They got like 7 mascots. Yeah, I never understood.
Yeah, I'm like you for bracket purposes. I got Auburn winning it all, but I look at Deacon Willie Clayton Jr. come out there, get a rebound, walk back to the 3-point line, and pull up a jump and hit instead of putting it up right there in the paint. He'll go to the 3-point line and shoot.
And knock it down. And
that's what happened with Texas Tech. They weren't ready for that kind of shooting. And same thing, make you laugh, make you cry. Texas Tech needed their Arkansas, but they got it done to them by Florida. So I think Florida pull it out. Even though I want Auburn to win with Broom. I hope he's fully healthy. He said he is, but we're gonna see how his health goes if he's able to play, and see if he can combat that Florida perimeter shooting. Red, who you got?
Oh, man, you just said, man of the hour, Mr. Broom. He's gonna be the key. I mean, double-double the last few games. I mean, if he can pull out another double-double against these Florida boys, and I agree, Maceo, Florida's perimeter game is better than Auburn's, but Auburn's defense and front court is a beast. So really, it just comes down to whose strength shows up the best. Is Florida's perimeter game and perimeter defense gonna show up out here today, or is Auburn's front court size and tenacity gonna be on point today? Like I say, they both pretty resilient. You blink your eye, Florida can come back. You blink your eye, Auburn can be back in the game. So both teams pretty resilient. But I'm gonna go with Bruce Pearl. I'm gonna go with Broom.
Bruce Pearl.
Broom keep sweeping away at the SEC. Like I said, if he can give me between 25 and 30 again tonight, then Florida yeah, you're gonna definitely need your boy Clayton. You're gonna need more than Clayton. You're gonna need pretty much all them guys to show up tonight. So I'm gonna go with Auburn and keep doing what they doing. Bruce Pearl, come on, baby. One more game, you got it.
Yeah, like everybody said that didn't know, Golden used to coach with Pearl. So
Yeah.
master meet the steep student. So we'll see who learned enough to pull the game out and see who wins. So, but I
talking about
kind of not see.
Florida's little nerdy coach used to be on Pearl's staff.
Yeah, I kind of. If any game is a blowout, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
I'd be very shocked. I don't see it being over 5 points separating the winners. I just don't see one team just establishing dominance like that and just saying, "Hey, it's us. It's our tournament. You just here." No, it's gonna be down to the wire, and turnover is gonna be a big part of this game.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. It's just something about Bruce Pearl, man. I didn't, it's just something about Bruce Pearl in these moments. Like I said, I picked him to go to the Final Four. It's just something about him and how he wired, man. When it's time to make it do what it do, he just do something crazy. His rotations be off. He just, man, he just coached himself.
It will be the game.
yeah,
That's why I worry about Bruce Pearl.
He start doing it. So I hope he fight against himself. Like Bruce, don't make no rotation. Don't change nothing, Bruce. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. You about to get to the title game. I mess it up.
yeah. And
Golden, Bruce, don't fix it.
Golden been pretty solid with his rotation, trying to keep fresh guys and moving around. And like you said, you look at Pearl and you want to say, "Hey, Bruce, what the heck you doing? What's going on? Keep them guys in there, dog." But you know what they say about a wet dream. We're gonna move on. We ain't gonna go further than that. But that's Bruce. All right, now to the women, which was real interesting last night. Yesterday, I watched both games. First game first, South Carolina and Dawn. Little Madison Booker said, "Yeah, everybody talking."
Here I go.
That's what she said. She came running on the court. Here I go. Hit 3 out of 3 from the start. They jumped out on South Carolina, and Dawn was sitting down. Dawn got up out of her seat like, "Oh, wait a minute, partner. Hold on now."
Yeah.
And
Clamps.
yep, my little favorite player, Kahina Pow. Pow said, "That's all right, coach. I got you. Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Started hitting. And then the human energizer bunny full while it comes off the bench, and there it go. That's all Dawn needs. You need her to come in there and do something. And that was it. Ball game. Your thoughts, guys. Anybody can go.
Woo. Hey, that game got away from Texas. Got away from Texas.
I go.
Definitely got away from Texas. I'm just gonna say that. Got away from Texas. Dunn got 7 McDonald All-American, and yeah, they was on one. Yeah.
Yep. Red. Red.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty much put it to Texas. I didn't see the game. I just heard about it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see much. I didn't see much of the game. I heard about it. I just know Dunn. I mean, it's Dunn Staley in game thought. So Texas, if you weren't ready, you should have been. And obviously you wasn't. So Dunn put it on you, and she back in another title game. So I mean, it is what it is. My team got put out a while ago, so I ain't really surprised Dawn Staley is back in this position. That's what she do. She positions her team in championship runs. So I mean, I'm not surprised. It's just, and now she going against another coach who do the same thing. So it's gonna be another good title game for the women's side. That's all I got to say about South Carolina and Texas. Texas should have been ready, they wasn't, and Dawn Staley put it on.
In the next game, UConn and UCLA. You couldn't. UCLA probably stood, but you couldn't last always. And UConn just came out there, basically bullies on the block. That's imposed their will. Sarah Strong pushing people around. AZ Fudd hitting jumper, and then old Beckers without the U. She was just solid as always. Yeah. People say don't pronounce the U. I think you said that. Maybe somebody said don't pronounce the U.
Yeah, man. Rhyme with checkers, man. Beckers. The name is Beckers.
Somebody try to say Buckers.
Buckers. I'm like, y'all, why y'all messing this girl name? Well, she been All American since she was in the 8th grade. Like, come on, y'all. Her name is Paige Beckers. But UCLA just didn't have enough. They no outside shooting. Everything with them was in the paint. And here we go again. Gino just, he go get ballers. This is Paige's last run with this group. But if you just look at their lineup, it's loaded. Like, yeah, Paige gets all the headlines, but it's so many stars on this team, and we got the best national championship game that we could get. This is gonna be one hell of a national championship game. I'm excited that we got this game. I was worried we weren't gonna get it, and South Carolina can now avenge that 35-point loss that UConn put on. And UConn not scared of them, Red. UConn not gonna be scared of South Carolina. They went into South Carolina. I know. So I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, like UConn got a lot of talent over there. You got Sarah who dropped 22 last night. You got the Fudd girl with 19, and like you say, the one who I know, Paige Beckers. She was the least score, so she was the Austin Reeves of the unit last night. So if you got Paige Beckers playing the Austin Reeves role, UConn putting it on you. So
loaded. They are loaded.
Oriole, he always keeps the good teams. If you say Dawn Staley can recruit, if she going in the house talking to the players straight up, Oriana, you must be having sleepovers and slumber parties with players, going over their house, sleeping on the couch, and making breakfast or something in the morning. But if Dawn can get her players, he can sure get his players, man. So I'm gonna have to start teaching Noelle Ivy how to go to folks' houses, and maybe she needs to start sleeping over or something, because we need to get the same type of girl they getting. Because that's how we gonna compete with them. So Noelle Ivy, I'm about to call you and we talk some recruiting strategies. Maybe we just need to put a spy on whoever Dawn Staley looking at, and as soon as she leave the house, Noelle, you sneak right on up in there and say, "Oh, whatever she offered you, I can offer you something better." Something like that. But it's gonna be a good game. You got Gino Oriental going up against Dawn Staley. UCLA obviously wasn't ready. Bex can do all she can do. You got to have a little bit more. And like Maceo say, when UConn can hit shots from the outside and all y'all do is going in the paint, you ain't got no perimeter game, it's gonna be tough to beat a team like UConn. So yeah, what it is, UConn versus South Carolina. We're gonna have the real dogs on display today. Not today, but tomorrow.
And go back to that game. Like we said, UCLA didn't have any help. Betts played her game real good, but Jaquez, who had scored 17 in the game before, 0. She didn't even score a bucket. They clamped down on her.
Put the clamp front of her. When Betts had to move that ball, it was like, nothing for you. Somebody else got to beat us, not you.
Yeah, Kiki Rice.
Masterful by Gino. Shout out to Gino.
Kiki Rice, 8 points. 8. TU is scoring in double digits. They had nobody in double digits except for Betts, and that's you ain't be UConn like that. UConn, half their team got double digits when they playing. So you can't clamp on one because the other one the key. So that's what they did to UCLA and made it a severe blowout. But the finals game, the anticipation already building. Dawn probably practicing now. Ain't no telling, she's probably somewhere bunkered up practicing now.
You got 2 girls in school. in the starting lineup. Yeah, you ain't gonna win like that.
Nah.
2 starters then score no points for UCLA.
But it's what it is. So, all right, we'll see tomorrow. It's gonna be by itself. They don't, when they play, I think they play at 3:00. I think that's what
Yeah.
time it is. So we'll be ready.
3
Everybody be out.
o'clock.
Yeah, that's
Man,
smart.
No,
Yeah.
daytime.
No, everybody be out
Oh,
of
you said
church.
it should?
Yeah, we need that. Matter of fact,
The All-Star game, Adam Silver.
with NBC, as I already said, next year the All-Star game is going to be played in the afternoon. Bump that 8:00 tip off. The NBA All-Star game, now that NBC has the rights, will be played earlier than 8 p.m. I'm here for it. Thank the heavens.
That you know what? That might be the best because what you having prime time games for games is not gonna be like it's not a real game, it's an exhibition game. So put it in the daytime when we out here relaxing. We can just look at these players do they dunks and they lobs and all but it's not a real game, so it don't need to be up under the prime time lights as if something's online for something like you playing for something. So that might be a good idea, Adam Silver.
Well, it ain't Adam Silver ideas, it's NBC. Adam Silver don't have no good ideas. He don't have no good ideas.
No.
Oh, okay. NBC.
NBC, they made this move.
The president said I need for Duke to win. I'll be my office bracket champion. He also said most of his co-workers are Auburn alums and fans. He said, "Come on, Gators." He wanted the Gators to chomp down. And said Texas, it was a truly rocky horror chainsaw massacre.
Y'all can't cheer for Duke. I can't cheer for the Gators.
Oh my God.
And Jameson comes in and said, "Go War Tigers." That's new one. Go War Tigers. Use all of them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now halftime on the Red and Red Sports Show. When we come back, we got 5 for 5. We got 5 things we're gonna discuss, and after that, we're gonna go into some football talk and Braves talk, ladies and gentlemen. Braves on back.
Boo Braves.
we gonna be back with the Braves.
Braves. I thought we had bypassed. Oh, we forgot about them.
No, they're back. So, all right, we'll see y'all back in a few minutes.
I heard Julio retired. Talk about that.
All right, see y'all. All right. No more halftime music. We need to get everything pumped back up. Get everybody back up on the screen. All right, we're back. Red is not back yet. He'll be back. All right. Let's see. We're gonna go into. I'm sorry, Red. Here you go. We're gonna go into our 5 for 5. We got 5 topics, 5 different things. We're gonna give you two a chance to discuss. Gonna give you about 2 minutes. And then after 2 minutes is up, we're gonna give you another few seconds, go to full screen, and then we're gonna move to the next topic. 5 for 5. Let's see. I don't know if anybody gonna cue the Lunas today, but he's not here. But that's all right. We'll go on without him. He can't cue the Lunas. I think he's in Tampa, so we're gonna move on without him. All right, we have 5 on the music. There we go. There we go. There it was. There it is. All right. All right, thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President said cue the Lunas. He came in and said cue the Lunas. The Lunas is here. All right, Red, we're going to start with you. First question. Deion Sanders got extended. Top 10 salary. Is he worth it? Yes or no?
Absolutely, he's worth it. I couldn't say a bigger yes, he's worth it. I mean, the guy changed the culture in Colorado within a year. He changed the culture in Jackson State within a few years. Wherever Prime goes, the culture changes. Wherever Prime goes, the media follows. Wherever Prime goes, success happens. This is Deion Primetime Sanders. Wherever job he's doing, he deserves top 10 salary. If he's a coach, if he's a broadcaster, player, whatever he's doing, a top 10 salary is probably going to always be warranted. I can't think of a bad job he's done in sports. Like I say, player, coach, broadcaster, whatever he's doing, top 10 salary is probably always warranted.
Maceo?
I totally agree with what Red said. Listen, nobody cared about Colorado football till Deion Sanders arrived. Merchandise sales, economy boost. He's done the perfect. He couldn't have done a better job. Matter of fact, they didn't even have the money when they hired Deion. So for them to give him this extension, they need to give him more. Find more money for Deion because your program is relevant again. You're on TV every week. Boulder, Colorado has become a destination for entertainers, for rappers, for everybody. So Deion Sanders, that contract was well warranted. Colorado, give that man more money. Give him more money.
All righty. Yep. All right. Next topic. Quintarius Lopez-Jones. Julio has retired. What's your opinion of him? Makes him Hall of Fame?
Hall of Fame, first ballot. This guy redefined Alabama football. Nick Saban says the signing of Julio Jones reshaped the landscape of Alabama football. He was well worth the trade to move up for the Atlanta Falcons. This guy was super excitement. Don't like his touchdown numbers, but that's not his fault. He played with a bunch of offensive coordinators and a quarterback who just, for some reason, couldn't get him the ball in the red zone. I don't understand it, but whatever. But Julio Jones, one of the best to ever do it. Physical freak. First ballot Hall of Famer. Gonna miss you, Julio. Good job, my boy.
Red is doing the mannequin challenge, ladies and gentlemen. The mannequin.
Well, it's like me and Messi on Pop today. Because I'm agreeing with everything he said. I mean, I can't add no more everything he said. I mean, he put Alabama on the map. He changed the culture of them. He changed the culture of Atlanta football when he was here. I mean, you knew every year you were going to have a dominant player, a top 10 player. Like you say, I wish the touchdown numbers were better. That ain't your fault, Julio. We know who fault that was. But hey, the fact that you put up numbers playing with Matt Ryan, put up them good numbers, man, that is an honor to you. First ballot Hall of Famer was way better at his position than his quarterback was. But like I say, his numbers speak for himself. The greatest receiver in Atlanta history, probably a top 5 player in Atlanta history. I'm glad he made his announcement. Very impressive last night. You mentioned Matt Ryan. I'm hoping he can get back to the Atlanta Falcons ring of honor, whatever issues he got with the Falcons, he worked them out so we can put him in a ring of honor and celebrate this guy like he deserved to be celebrated. But we know Canton gonna celebrate him in 5 years. We can't have them celebrating him better than we do. So whatever issues we got with the Falcons, Mr. Blank, he define Julio, sit down. Like Mr. Blank, you all over town doing all this other stuff. Why don't you find Julio Jones and work that problem out? Why you trying to do all this other stuff? You need to butt out the football business because you don't know football and work the problem out with Julio. That's what you do, Mr. Blank. You're a people person. Work out the issue with football with Julio and butt out.
All right, Red, you go all day. I know you talk about Mr. Blank. All right, Red, coming back at you. Your buddy, Kim Mulkey, strikes again. What's going on with Crazy Kim now?
Hey, Coach, I don't know how she got to be my buddy, but anyway, we are buddies. I don't know if she's going to think so after I say this. Kim, you need to stop. Really, your stick or whatever they call it, your little tirade, your act has gone on long enough. Okay, you ain't winning enough to be doing all this. Okay, who you think you are? Don Staley, Gino Oriental, my baby Noel Ivy. Woman, you don't even look that good to be doing all this stuff, man. You better stop it. Okay, just stop. Okay, answer the questions in the press conference with some respect. Okay, I mean, they the man that ask you a disrespectful question, you just say, hey, I mean, you know, in Elite 8, how you feel, you know, the team got this far and you're going home. Don't most coaches get asked how they feel after a loss when they get that far? So it's not like you didn't know that question was coming, you know. Just put your big girl pants on, suck it up, and answer the questions respectfully, and stop trying to, you know, be a smart, you know what. You know, every time you get some, you know, young person in the media, you think you can run roughshod over. So, sorry, Kim, this act is getting old. I don't know how you keep getting away with it. Eventually, you're going to come up against somebody that's going to tell you how they really feel. And then what you going to say? You're going to be trying to play victim. Oh, my God. How could you attack me like this?
Yeah. I hate this. And this is why I don't like covering the losing locker room, because coaches, players, losing locker rooms are always, you're gonna get the best content, but it's gonna be a lot of too much stuff come with it. Kim, when everybody applauded you, you know, when you on top of the world, you have to have the same humility in the loss. Now, you know, your team just wasn't good this year. I mean, they weren't as talented as previous seasons. Flage, you know, she kind of disappeared on you, but I mean, hey, that's why you hit the recruiting trail and you vow to get back, so you can be on the other side of these questions. Nobody likes to start losing, Kim. Like, cut that out. Kim, cut that out. I didn't like that one bit. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, Kim Mulkey, maybe that age is caught up with her, and you know, maybe them colors caught up with her too. You know, different colors she got on, looking like the Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna leave Kim alone. She's so nice. All right, Maceo. Gino got an extension. $75 million. Worth it?
So because he is a quarterback, he's a starting quarterback in the NFL, and he didn't get the crazy money. I mean, around 42, 43. That's about what starting quarterbacks, mid-level quarterbacks get. His relationship with Pete Carroll is one of the main reasons he got this paper, and Pete Carroll believes in him. So shout out to Gino, man. Gino is making a killing out here in these streets, man. Not bad for a guy who I forgot was in the league about 5 years ago. So shout out to Gino, man. Get your paper, Gino. Get your paper.
Red.
Yeah, man, I can't believe this. I'm talking about, boy, if you had told me Gino would be making money like this later in his career, after the way his career started, oh my God, I would have said, you out your freaking mind. This boy gonna be out the league. Maceo, when that dude fought him in the locker room and put, you know, made his eye black, if you had told me Gino would be doing this later in his career, I would have said, man, he gonna be out the league in a few years. The fact that he's still doing this, I mean, boy, Gino, talk about not writing back. Gino is continuing. They wrote him off, and he's still not writing back.
Still not writing back. Shout out to Gino. Don't never write back, Gino.
Yeah, collecting paper like this ain't in your career. Oh my God, what? That's what I'm talking about, Gino. I can see Gino about to turn this into an ESPN or Fox Sports career after he retired. And I never thought I'd say this, but Gino, you lasted, baby. You lasted. NFL pension, probably broadcast career, podcast after. Hey man, good job, Gino, man. I applaud you, especially being a black quarterback. Your resiliency as a black quarterback. Yeah, man. I got to give it to you. You definitely doing your thing, man.
Shout out to Gino, man. Shout out to Gino.
Yeah, I never thought he lasted long.
All right. And the last topic. It wasn't Malice in the Palace, but it was a brawl anyway. With those two teams, Detroit, wasn't going at it. Maceo, winners and losers.
Everybody lost in this thing because why do we continue to have these situations happen? Like the league already is soft. Y'all really don't want to fight. So to have this thing spill all over to the crowd, they better be glad I wasn't there because I would have been falling out and I would have been suing everybody. Y'all gotta cut this out, man. It's just not a good look for the NBA. Not a good look at all. And then it's the same dude who keep getting in trouble in Detroit. Like, man, knock somebody out. If you gonna be fighting, knock somebody out, dog. Knock somebody out.
Red.
Mason, I gotta disagree with you a little bit. It's one winner in this fight, and that's that boy Dante DiVincenzo. Boy, did you see the way he held that brother up? I'm talking about that white boy. He can hang in my foxhole, baby. Come to my hood, DiVincenzo. I ain't know you had, hands and squabbles like that, baby. I mean, he grabbed buddy and straight. Let's go, buddy. Me and you, baby, to the ground. I'm like, whoa. DiVincenzo, he ain't scared of nobody, man. What's up, baby? Hey, man. And he might be the only one, because you're right, there wasn't no real winners in this fight, because, I mean, how you say, both teams got players suspended, coaches suspended. Didn't nobody really lose no ground in the standings. It was just one of them squabbles that probably shouldn't have went into the crowd. It didn't really make nobody look good. Pistons, they always fighting. Isaiah Stewart, you don't do nothing but fight. Yeah, but I'm just looking at DiVincenzo. He ain't backing down from no bad boy Pistons, dog.
Yeah, you're right. He a winner.
What's up, baby?
That's a good point, Red. He a winner there because he was thugging.
He moved Nas Reed out the way and said, "I got this, Nas. Hold on, baby."
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he was thugging. Good job. Yeah, he was thugging. So, my bad. Yeah. DiVincenzo. Yeah, I ain't know you had that in you, big dog. I ain't know. I apologize, dog. My bad.
All right. Let's see what the Rev Night Nation had to say. Jameson said Dion deserves his money. The only reason anybody pays attention to Colorado.
Say that.
You can say they ain't paid attention to him since Cordell Stewart back in the day.
Yeah.
The prayers say absolutely wherever he goes, the money follows. Tell our POTUS. That's how you boost the economy. Man, we ain't gonna tell our POTUS nothing because he don't know how to boost nothing but boost mobile. So we're not gonna even talk about him. Moving on and staying away from him. And ladies and gentlemen, that's our 5 for 5 right there.
Hey.
5 topics. 5 answers. Well, we had 2 different answers. I mean, well, y'all on point today, the same people saying the same thing. So hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, it is that time. And we tried to avoid it, but ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
It's game time. It's GT.
Well, it was game time last night. Home opener for the Braves, and they just decided, well, it's good to be home. So they decided to take it out on the Miami Marlins. It's good to be home and beat them. Mm-hmm. So they ended up winning 10-0 last night over the Marlins. Sellout crowd. Red, your impression of the game last night?
Oh, the game last night was perfect. I mean, I have no complaints. I mean, after the way the week started, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure out, have we been playing baseball for a week or just 2 weeks? It feel like it's 2 weeks, or I don't know, this opening week still, or is we been playing for 2 weeks now? Because man, the way the year started, as compared to last night, completely different story. Last night was the team I was waiting to see for the first 2 series, and I finally got to see them last night. So last night, no complaints. First 2 series, many complaints. The first 2 weeks of the season, many complaints. But last night, none. So if you want to talk about my complaints, I'm ready.
All right, we'll come back to that.
You want to hear?
Maceo, what do you think about last night?
Okay, you gonna come back to it?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Spencer Fahia was great. I mean, he showed out, and the bat was good.
I knew it was gonna be a good night when Michael Harris was hitting the ball. Michael Harris started out 2 for 2. Maybe we just don't need to go to the West Coast no more. Maybe we just need to stay at home. It was good to just see the bats flowing. Ozuna had a good night at the plate. For one night only, pitching was very good. We just looked like a real baseball team. Snit looked like a manager on last night. So I mean, I got to see how the rest of the weekend plays out. But for last night, I was finally pleased with the Atlanta Braves, and I've been critical of this team because I've been saying I'm gonna wait till Acuna get back before I get invested. So yeah, felt good for one night only. One night only.
Yeah, and then look at Spencer Strider is mowing them down there in the final. They're not touching him, so good to see him be back soon. Hopefully sooner than later, because he is striking out at a pace like y'all ain't seen nothing like this before. So hopefully he keeps that up, and they find a bullpen. Now, Red, I'm gonna direct this at you. This is for you. Why is it that the Braves go out and get rid of Charlie Morton, but they go out and get 275-year-old Jesse Chavez?
I have absolutely no idea why they keep messing around with Chavez. Chavez should have retired and be coaching. He should be coaching baseball somewhere, much less still trying to play. Jesse, you trying to hang on for a ring or something? If that's the case, you need to be going to the Dodgers or the Yankees. If not, man, stop. Man, Jesse, we need to move on. But I'm playing the Braves, coach and Maceo. Why they keep signing Jesse? Let Jesse move on. And Bummer, send him on somewhere too. He been a bomb since he got here. And that's why the Royals got rid of him. They were like, man, we gotta start winning again. We gotta get rid of this bum. And why we take him, man? We need to send his bum self out somewhere else. I know you did okay last night, but yeah, Christopher Hyatt gave you 8 shutout innings. You can at least come in and get 1 good one. But when we really need Bummer, I'm telling you, he's not gonna be there for us. So I trade him now while I could get something for him. But Coach, I have no idea why we keep messing around with the Jesse Chavez project. I'm ready to move on from it, like I was ready to move on from Uncle Charlie.
You call Schellenbach Spencer for hire. You like a hired gun last night,
dog, right there. Spencer for hire.
Well, Maceo,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You saw last night.
A moment. So, Maceo, talk about last week, and while you're talking about last week, include Jurickson Profar in talking about last week.
Again, this is why I don't like Schnick. This is why I don't like the front office. I don't like none of it. You get a guy who we find out now gonna have to miss 80 games, 80 freaking games, because he won't go to the trainer. He trying to slip some stuff past, the trainers. You have to give them this stuff so they can approve it, so you won't get 80 games. But that's neither here nor there. The pitching is gonna be a problem all year. We already know that. Again, Snitch sits over there. That's why I call him Bobby Cox Jr. He sits over there. He don't make adjustments. He just like, I'm let him play through it. And you see what happens. I still can't get past, why are we pitching to Ohtani with the game on the line? Me and my brother was sitting here watching it, and William was like, just put him on. One pitch, ball game. But that's Snitch. So, again, I'm not going to pass judgment on this team till we get Acuna back in the lineup, and then we get the road. We move Mike Harris back down where he belongs in the lineup. So, for me, it's like preseason. I still think this Grapefruit League baseball, this spring training for us, to number 13 get back in the lineup. So, yeah. And where's Matt Olson? Where's Matt Olson? All right, I digress. I'm sorry. Yeah, Profar. Sick of you already, Profar. Sick of you.
No, he said he ain't wasting no time being sick of him.
Sick of him.
Red, here we go.
I mean, I'm just gonna add on what Maceo say. He right on everything. Snicker. I frustrate me at times. If all this talk about retirement, hey, dude, you want to retire? Go ahead. You can retire right now if you want to. I feel like my Braves would be okay. Whether you in that lot, was you managing the team or Walt Weiss managing the team? Bring Terry Pillington up from the minor league and let him manage the team. Anybody better than you right now, Snick. I mean, to me, you lucked up into that World Series. I mean, Bobby Cox Jr., I have to call you Eddie Gonzalez Jr. Where your butt sit over there and just don't do nothing. I mean, sometimes Sneaky over there sleep sometimes, man. I mean, that game last week where you put in the 8th inning, what man scared? You gonna put the man in the 8th inning? You that scared of the Dodgers? Oh, put somebody else in the bullpen in and get out of that 8th inning. That's what I'm saying. And I don't like managers like that. You gotta closer. Use them when you're supposed to use them. The 9th inning. I don't need him coming in early in the 8th inning. That's not his job, Snick. That's not your job. Your job. Oh my God. You the reason we lost that last game to the Dodgers, Snick. And that Padres series, dude, you got outmanaged from the time that umpire said play ball. Snick got outmanaged. Braves got outplayed. And you want to hear about Jurgensen Profar, man, Maceo, he ain't even part of the team to me. He on that toe. Cut this clown right now. I don't need to see him. I don't want to see him. Dude, you have already showed your true color. You too stupid to be part of the Braves. You taking stuff. You supposed to go to the trainers. That's why we have these elite trainers and folks on our team. So you can ask them, is this legal? They would have told you, hell no, fool, this ain't legal. We gonna take this piece of crap and get it out. You put this stuff in your body, we gonna cut you today. That's what they would have told you. But no, you want to take it upon yourself and do it anyway. And now you got the Braves and the front office looking like fools for giving you a 3-year deal. And now you missing 80 games. Dude, you are not a Brave. You never will be a Brave. This season is over with anyway because you can't do nothing in the playoffs. Can't be there in the playoffs for us. You can't be there at all for us. So this season is done. And next season, I don't know how the fans gonna react to you coming back. You better, I mean, you ain't doing anything for us in your first year. So how we gonna react to you next year? Next year we may not even need you. So look, Jurgensen Profar, you picked the wrong year to mess up, but and you picked the wrong team to mess up with. So like I say, make sure he not a part of the team to me. After 80 games, hopefully we'll be cruising that we won't even need him. We can just say, dude, do what we did to Ozuna 2 years ago. Just go sit down or just go home and we'll pay you for this year and we'll see 2026. But like I said, I just want to hope. It's bad that we start the season off on the West Coast, Coach. I mean, Dodgers and Padres start the season. That's not good. I mean, had this happened in the middle of the season, it probably wouldn't have looked so bad. But early in the season, to start the season like that, and then you go 0-7, yeah, that looked horrible. But hopefully, like I say, let's see how this weekend go. Let's see how next week go, and we got some home cooking. Hopefully, we can get right back in the middle of things. And next time we play the Dodgers and Padres at our house, we'll be more ready for them. But right now, like I said, we got a hill to climb thanks to Snit and the offense and Jefferson Profile. I'm putting the blame on everybody. Thanks to all that, we got a hill to climb now. But I think we talented enough. I think our pitching and with the Strider and Acuna coming back, I think we can climb out this hole. Thankfully, we a talented team. We ain't that far out of it. But this was as awful a start as you can hope to for the season, y'all.
Well, the president said it in 3 words. What people gonna say about Profile? What a jerk!
Yeah,
That's gonna be something. Gonna be similar to that.
Yeah,
Jerk Profile. They gonna basically say, "What a jerk!"
Yeah,
what
that's what I'm saying. You missing 80 games. You missing 80 games. But I mean, 80 games, man. It's no telling by time we could be either out of it or we can be so far in it that like we don't need you coming back messing up. The fans not gonna welcome no cheater back. I mean, especially if we rolling like that, especially a dude that we don't have no ties to, no feelings for. He just got here. He hadn't done anything for us besides get popped for cheating. That's what I'm saying. You picked the wrong time to get popped, buddy, because you just joined a new team. You ain't proved yourself to us at all, to nobody in that locker room. So
I don't even know what number
really
he
be
was.
interesting to see how it is when you come
number?
back. You better hope we not rolling right now.
What number he was? I don't even know what jersey number. What number he was? Jesus.
So
Macy, hold that cup up again, please.
yeah.
Hey, Jerson, you see what that is right there? Ice and water. They've helped people for years. They've helped people for years get better, feel better, live better. And they don't contain nothing but ice and water.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You
Dudes all looking for an edge, man. They all looking for an edge.
But if you're good, you don't need an edge. If you're a good ball player. Now, not to say that the Dodgers ain't doing it.
He's struggling. He was struggling in Texas, and I knew.
Red has joined the Red Solo Cup community.
I knew last year that see he was balling in San Diego, but he wasn't balling like this early on.
Well, he won't be balling right now. The only thing he can do for the Braves, and that's very minimal, is come back in when he gets his 80 games there or 70-some game there. He got about 400 with 20 home runs and 60 RBIs. And that's impossible, but hey, that's the only way he can save face. And then somebody gonna question that. Is he still on the stuff?
But that's just
doing that.
That's just yeah, but we ain't gonna be able to use it in the playoffs.
Nope. That's the sad part. Can't play in the playoffs either. So I just wonder.
And see that thing, coach.
What's that? I mean, he can't play in the playoffs.
I was saying if he come back and not hitting, we really gonna be booing him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. If he come back and he not producing, the few games that he played for us this year and he not producing, we really gonna be on his butt. Cause now we're gonna be like, dude, we just paid you all that money, and the only reason you put up them numbers because you cheating last year with the Padres.
Yeah, they really don't.
You don't have no friends in the locker room.
No, you don't have any friends. You know those people. The team gonna support him, quote unquote. They're gonna support him, but
yeah, till he go 0 for 30.
Yeah, and then he's sitting over there at the end of the bench trying to.
They're gonna support him until they don't have to.
Yeah, he
clown.
I mean, it'd be different if you started out. I mean, just don't do it. I mean, how many times that commercial been on? Don't do drugs. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. I mean, seriously, dude. Baseball. I mean, you
just run it by the trainer, dog. Just run it by the trainer. They gonna say yay or nay.
Simple. And that take what, about 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. They got the list right there.
I ain't my body like that.
trash.
So, that's what he's gonna. That's what he is right now.
You need supplements for anyway if you really got some talent.
And if he ain't careful, he come back again, and something else probably out the league. I mean, you really think it's that important to get stronger for nothing? I mean, you can all the Braves need you to do is bat like 270, 260, something like that. Hit about 20 home runs. I mean, they need you to come in hitting like a cootie. It would have helped, but you just messed up the all black outfield just that fast. You didn't take long.
Just like that. Just like that.
Everybody was pushing the hype train, ready to go. And now they looking at you like everybody's favorite clown, Boo Boo the Fool. Yes, that's what you look like. Sitting somewhere, probably at home, watching the Braves game, saying the immortal phrase, I could have been out there.
Your teammates should be looking at that.
I mean, you can't even come in the locker room, dog. That's a shame.
What I'm saying, dude, you got to prove yourself to the locker room. Your teammates, they don't know you. You ain't proved yourself to nobody.
Yeah, like Maceo said, we don't even know your number. What number did you wear?
I don't know what jersey number you were.
The president says
I don't
suspension.
even know where your lock is. I don't want it next time.
The president
He
says
ain't getting
suspension.
paid.
Does it mean no money?
Yeah, no, he can't get paid. No, he's suspended. But that's suspended without pay.
Yeah, no pay.
Yeah.
You ain't getting paid.
No. So that's what he get, man. That's what he get. Clown.
We got the bills paid.
Nah,
we got some money saved up.
See, I wasn't drinking today, but now I need to drink. Y'all done drove me to drinking today.
You say you gotta get back, and you were all right.
And see, thing is, he could have earned all that money. Once you got paid, that's what they were saying on the radio. Like, dude, once you got paid, what is you still cheating for? Once I got paid, I'm done. I ain't putting that stuff in my body no more. Once I got paid.
Well, that fool, he looked crazy.
That guaranteed right there.
Yeah.
They ain't get you guaranteed money. Once they pay you, you good. You ain't got to cheat no more. I don't know if you were taking supplements before you got paid. Once you get that bag, you're dumb butt shit. Like Tatis, how in the world you get $300 million and still cheat? I don't care what numbers I put up once you give me a bag like that. Here
you go, Justin, to show what's gonna happen to you and show how people feel about you. You coming back? Do they want you back? We about to listen and see if they want you back. No way, sir. It's over. You can't go. And the president
said they take you back in my church. Right here.
The president said at least they have a clean uniform. and then of course he had to come with this.
He had to clean it.
He got suspended for performance issues. See, here we go. Yeah. So yeah, Jerickson Profile, the villain of many movies or whatever, you have just caused yourself to look like a plum fool in front of your own everybody. And like I said, you didn't even stay long enough people to know you. You can walk down the street, people wouldn't even know who you are.
Right.
Who a buddy right there, man? Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. That's what he's just speaking like they just speaking to somebody on the street. They won't even know who you are or nothing because you didn't stay long enough.
He could walk in the barbershop right now and sit down, and we wouldn't even know who he is. He just be sitting there chilling.
Yeah, he just asked for a haircut, and that's it. And if they'll get one, and he'll walk out of there, and nobody know. Oh, dude, They said, dude.
Well, that's
You
what
know,
he
he
gonna
said
be
he looked
doing.
good.
I don't know if he gonna go back home or if he gonna hang out in Atlanta. But
Yeah. The president said
Jason, like I said, what a jerk.
he better be glad he's not from Colombia. Instant
That
death.
way.
If he's from Colombia, they'll be ready to take care of him. They ain't in that party. You cost some money too. Ooh, they'll be ready to get you. So, well, anyway, we come to the end of the show. We won't talk about the Braves. Here, we got to hope the Braves start making the turn here with Miami these 3 days, and then we'll go from there.
Well, they will. Like I say, I'm hoping we don't got through the worst of it. If this is the worst of it, then we'll be okay.
All right, Red, while you up, who has the right to do what, when, and where? Who has the right to do what?
Okay. Well, this is a miss by all my teams. We don't have the up and down weeks. I'm just gonna send a message for all my teams and what they got the rights to. Falcons, you got the right to get the 15 pick right. No ifs, ands, or buts. If you want to trade up to that 6 pick, go ahead. If you know Jalen Walker is your guy, go get him. You got the right to get it right, Falcons. Hawks, you got the right not to embarrass us in the playoffs this year. We know you're going to be playing Cleveland or Boston. Just don't embarrass us. If you can, try to make it a 7-game series. We know you're going to get eliminated, but at least try to survive as long as you can. Braves, you got a right to forget how this season started. Forget Jefferson Profar or whatever his name is. He's not even a Brave anyway. Forget him. Cut him. Eat that money if you want to. Forget that West Coast trip. Focus on being home. Focus on going forward. And focus on that NL East because it's still in sight, baby. And Lakers, you know what you got to do. You got to beat OKC. You got to stay in that 3rd seed, and you got to get ready for another championship run. Ring 18 is in sight, baby. Don't lose focus. All right, that's Red's message to all his teams. Y'all got the right to do this, and I got the right to watch you do it and be happy when you do it. Maceo, Coach, it's been a blast.
Maceo, what you got?
Cleveland Browns.
Uh-oh.
You have the right to draft with the 2nd overall pick, Shedeur Sanders. You only have Kenny Pickett on their schedule. Kenny Pickett's the only quarterback on your roster. The owner comes out last week and says we swung and missed on Deshaun Watson, so Deshaun Watson will never play a down again in Cleveland. You got one job, Haslam family. Draft Shedeur Sanders at 2. Reset your franchise, make up for the worst contract in the history of the world, fully guaranteeing Deshaun Watson that money. Reset your franchise. Shedeur Sanders is your guy at 2, walks in the door, day 1 starter. You have a good offensive line. You got good weapons. You have a good coaching staff and Kevin Stefanski leading the way. Draft Shedeur and make the transition as light as possible. Got the right to do it. Got the right to do it.
Yeah, I'm looking at Cleveland. There is no way that they think they're gonna go into battle with Kenny Pickett.
No way. No way.
What you if y'all
No
think
way.
they can win some game, and somebody said this, well, if we get Abdul Carter, we'll have some bookends on defense. We'll be able to stop anybody. But
you got to get Shedeur. I didn't know Kenny Pickett is all they had. Yeah, you got to.
He's the only quarterback on the roster not named Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
We know Deshaun Watson is basically out for 2025.
Yeah.
He out. Deshaun out good.
Yeah, he out. He out for life. A lot of people don't think Deshaun will ever play again. I think he'll play again, but it's just crazy, man. That's crazy.
I wonder why they gave away old DTR, Dorian Thompson Robinson.
Man, because he can't quarterback. He can't throw. He can't read defenses.
How did he get signed anyway, man? I swear, picking up
these
guys that can't play.
7 years of college. He was in college 7 years.
Wow.
Now, he said, there's no way they should. If they do, then now watch this. If Cleveland mess around and get Jackson Dart, I'm gonna be like, y'all gotta be kidding me. You can't be serious. Jackson Dart, okay, all right. Now with Jackson
with
Dart,
the second pick. Oh my
Yeah.
God, we be laughing at them so hard with the second pick. You talk about a reach. You talk about a reach with Jackson Dart with the number 2 pick. Oh my God, that could be it. They should just kick Cleveland out the league for that. After that,
you passing on Sanders, but I mean, everybody trying to make him negative. He can't do this. He do that. He wears his hat backwards. He don't comb his hair. They trying to come with everything they can for Shedeur. And Shedeur completed 74% of his passes. They don't want to talk about that, which I don't know why. That's part of the game. That's what you're looking at. They completed 74% of he completed 74% of his passes. Well, what else you need? You know,
the guy he would bring an instant culture change to your team. Now, if you want to change, then that's what you go for. I don't understand some of these teams. I mean, it's not rocket science, you guys. You want to change, you want to rise up. Well, get somebody. I mean, you got to take a chance with Shedeur. I know they not the best quarterback prospects, but Cam and Shedeur with the right coaching and Kevin Stefanski, he a pretty good offensive coach. Yeah, he can help him out. So yes, I think that'd be a good move for Cleveland. But of course, they'll do something else because they don't do good moves. They do awful moves. So basically, I want to get my hopes up because it sounds too perfect for Cleveland.
Nah, they ain't got no choice. They don't have, the only way they won't draft to do it too is because Tennessee do something crazy and take Abdul Carter at 1. And then that'll move Cam Ward to 2. So that's the only way. But Cam Ward going 1, Shedeur going 2. Quarterbacks get overdrafted every year, so everybody starting like y'all be surprised. Oh my God. Quarterbacks get overdrafted. See Mitch Trubisky, see any of them guys, see Kenny Pickett, see Mac Jones. Quarterbacks get overdrafted every year. Should I keep going?
Yeah, you're right. You're
See
right.
Trey Lance.
Be like, oh God.
see Ryan Leaf, see all them guys. No way back.
I mean, we could go. That could be a whole show right now.
Really, it could. All the trash quarterbacks don't been in the NFL. And all the teams don't try to sell us on too. Like when they draft, they try to steal young. Like, yeah, we really believe in this guy. This guy is trash. Get out there.
All right. That's our show for today. Maceo, tell me what's going on this week with you and the Crush.
So, ain't no telling what we going to be talking about. We getting ready for the draft. So, Monday, we'll be yelling at Melvin. Me and Eric will be yelling at Melvin. And, of course, Thursday, me and Glaze will tackle what's going on the week that was, man. That's the beauty of sports. You have an idea what you want to do, but then sports world be, life be life.
Yeah.
So, you have a plan, but you like, damn, that really happened? Wow. Okay. Well, we got to go with that.
Y'all going on for the draft? Y'all going on live for the draft?
Yeah, we're gonna do. So we try to decide. I don't want to go to Flower Branch that late at night. Cause driving back from Hall County would be crazy. So we're gonna do.
Gonna be at the Dome, man.
But they having a draft party at the Dome. But they got some media they want to come to Flower Branch. I ain't going to Flower Branch. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna tell the back of it now. I'm turning that down right now. I'm not going to Flower Branch. So we'll see. We getting everybody geared for the draft. We got more pro days coming. Private interviews going on with these guys. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see, and we're gonna be hating on the Braves. We always gonna be hating on the Braves.
Falcons, if you want Jalen Walker, dog it, go up and get me. I know that's who they see. I know that's who they want now. Now that I'm hearing these rumors about they trying to trade up to the 6th pick, I know now that's who they want now. Falcons, you giving up your hand. If I can figure you out, somebody else can figure you out. We know you want Jalen Walker, Falcons. Now you're telling on yourself.
All right, let's see. The president said the Browns.
I'm glad they want this guy. That's a guy that you pay.
God, dog. No. Billy Joe Tolliver. Oh my goodness. And he said, "Great show, guys. Real Night Nation. Be in the house next week. Thank you, Mr. President. We appreciate it. That's gonna
Okay.
send us out of here. And wait a minute. I think we got one final word for Jurgen Profile.
You're a jerk. Let's make some jerk chicken next week.
Yeah, we're gonna leave Jurgen alone because he's suffering enough. I don't feel bad for him, but hey, guess what? Like the song said, you bought it on yourself, so you got to deal with it. But that's been our show. We want to thank the great Maceo from the palatial Orange Couch
Man, my guys.
of the Orange Studios.
Oh my guys. I always appreciate rocking out with y'all, man. You know that always.
Hey, Maceo, now I'm going to ask this question off camera because I got one question to ask you that's going to make me laugh. And I don't want to fall out on the show laughing, but we're gonna end it right there.
We'll get us kicked out the FCC airways.
Yeah, I want to say it's not a bad question, but ladies and gentlemen, this is it for the Red and Rev Show. Like I said, we'll see you back same time next week, 11 o'clock p.m. a.m.
Episode 372. We'll be back. Later.